Okay, so we are Jeremy and George from Local.ch, one of Switzerland's biggest website, and we are in the process to change to Rails from PHP, the front end at least. But that's not really the topic about this lightning talk. So we would like to talk about Switzerland, like it's a really nice country. We have lovely mountains, the best chocolate in the world, but we also have 4 languages. And that's not always easy. I think here in Europe most of the people are aware of internationalization, so it's quite a pain often. So we had to search a tool for handling the translations. We also have some business people that want to translate terms and enter them. And there are many in the web. Some you have to pay for, some free one, globalize, many. And we just thought about a really simple solution. So we just use Google Spreadsheet to edit them. We have an export process. So we export the CSV from Google Spreadsheet, turn it into a YAML file, and that's it basically. And we get so much for free from Google Spreadsheet. And that's the really nice thing that we would like to transfer here to some page or some people that probably can use this approach as well. Can you go back, sorry, or to the next one? Sorry. So our process is just like we install our gem. We create the Google Spreadsheet, we publish it, we set up a configuration file, and then we can always import the translations. It's quite a manual process. I mean, it's also possible to automate it. We just decided today that we want to open source it. Okay, Jeremy can quickly show it.
Okay. Hello. Okay, so to start with, the way that you configure this thing is if you started a new Rails app, you would put the gem in there, obviously, and you'd run bundler. And then we have this file called translations YAML, which it lives in the config locale directory, which you kind of can't see here, but you basically give it the URL of the Google Doc. And the way that works is, if I go into a Google Doc, here's a sample, and I look at the publish to the web option, you'll see down here when I go down to this part, there's the option to send it out as a CSV. Now if I do that, I get this URL with the custom key. Now if you want to, this can be a private file. In our case, we've done that. Or it can be a public file if you're like on an open source project, which is really cool when you're collaborating with translators who are okay with dealing with the Google spreadsheet, but not okay with YAML. And then once you've configured it, you have some rake tasks. So you can simply say, I'm going to add a key here, and we'll see if it works. And so I say new.key. I save it, I run the translations, import script, and it pulls down the various languages that are configured. And then in theory, I should be able to get in English. It's missing. Anyway, so it does work if you check it out. Live demonstration. We have some instructions on how to use it, along with the steps. We're looking to make this a little bit simpler. If anybody wants to contribute and thinks this is a good idea, we definitely welcome it. So please get in touch with us. And yeah. We didn't actually finish the slides. Sorry.
Yeah, so we also have a cool communication department that forced us to have another slide in this presentation, as all do. But we thought we should make it a bit more funny. So we improved it a little bit. And I think now, Jeremy, you have some performance data, right?
Oh, yes. Well, one thing that we're a little bit proud of is, it's always a joke in the Rails community that Rails doesn't scale. This was when we launched our app after moving from the PHP platform. You can see here, we had just a tiny amount of requests coming through the load balancer. This was our response time. We hit the switch, we got up to 2,000 requests per minute, and totally level response time in New Relic. So, win all around.
Thanks.